Baka.
Soft entrance.
Yes, hello. Welcome back to another Moldy Crow production.
Of CSI.
This is we're starting this new thing, I guess. Let us time trial. This is PlayStation Plus 60-minute time trials. Oh my god, this is Telltale Games, huh?
I did not know they did this. So we're attempting to start off on a comical note with CSI, crime scene investigation, fatal conspiracy.
As opposed
to just a severe maiming conspiracy.
Flash baked.
Ooh, this sounds good.
This sounds made for this sounds rated R. All right.
I predict Alton Brown will make an appearance.
This is me playing this. This will be the first thing that I've played. That Aaron will be playing. Everything else has been Matt.
Yes, Aaron is playing because he specifically said how much he hates CSI. Ooh, a digital SLR camera.
Ooh.
We have an hour, so that hour has already... So we're about like 59, 58 minutes now. So these trials are an empty experiment, I suppose.
Yeah, so these episodes will be longer, but they will have a strict cutoff point. Vegas. I always forget the original is set in Vegas.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is there audio?
I don't know, it sounds really quiet.
There we go.
We're going to start getting feedback if we turn it up too much, but yeah, this is like crazy.
Yeah, just wait for the explosions and murder.
Crazy.
The place was called Superla Spa. It was a full-service establishment. Massage tables, salon chairs, mud baths, etc.
I thought he said
Explosion
blood
went off
baths.
a little after 3.
Not
The
yet.
squad car was 2 blocks away when the place went up, so the fire department was able
Oh
to
yes,
respond
the
within
Vegas
4
cast.
minutes.
I say apparently they didn't do too good a job despite how fast they got here.
Not that it helped.
Oh, you don't even know how to hold the camera right. Cradle the lens. Cradle
Like
the
this,
lens.
right? Like,
Yes.
not...
Sorry, I took a photography class.
Pretend like it's a brick and
the
just hold it.
teacher.
Just hold it like this, like...
I didn't know there was a spa down here.
Oh,
Building's
you
been here
speak.
since the late 70s, but it's only a spa since 90.
Only
I was
sometimes.
starting to think she was our silent protagonist.
Where's Lawrence Fishburne? I
He's
came
not
here to
in
see
this
Morpheus.
one.
It's all green and everything.
I took his statement, but
This looks
you
like the
wanna
Vegas
follow
one.
it.
Is
Wait,
he
so
even
you
in that
Just
one?
CSI, and he's on the
Have you seen it?
friggin'
Yeah.
he's on the title screen.
Not officially. I'm Sarah Seidel.
Why are you talking to
Speaks
me?
very highly of you. You want to take that interview?
I don't
Maybe
like
you're
the look
Lawrence
of that man.
Fishburne.
Oh, are we? Oh.
This is the CSI.
You're in the
tutorial.
Matrix.
Oh my
You can
God.
turn it off at any time by
Yes!
selecting
Wow.
the
got a
tutorial
trophy.
window and enable it again from the options
Way to
menu.
feel empowered.
The cursor is used to both navigate and
I-
to select.
Siri, stop
Moving it
telling
to
me
the
what to
edges of the
do.
screen will rotate the camera.
This is
When
me.
the cursor moves over something, it will change
It's
based
not
on the
letting you
action
see.
that
No.
can be taken.
Oh.
A speech bubble will appear over the people
Oh, you
with
can
whom
move
you
the
talk.
question mark.
So,
At any time, you can ask your CSI
Stop.
partner for his or her opinion about what you should
shut
do
up.
next.
What should I do next?
I like how
Hi, Pedro Baja. Baja, like Baja California. But call me
But why
Pete.
has it-
Everyone does. Well, almost everyone.
You in charge of this place, Pete?
I'm the CEO of Miel LLC. It's less impressive.
he's very
than it
upbeat
sounds.
for a guy who just
It's
got his
basically a
spa
holding
blown
company
up.
for a few mom and
He
pop
did it.
style businesses that were worth
Yeah.
rescuing when the original owners wanted out. The company owns Superla Spa. What's left of it.
Superla Spa? Is that what he just said?
We'll need.
We have to be Spanish spa
We'll have
owners,
to
so we have
notify
to
the
take
claims
advantage of the
adjuster
language.
when
Is that
we
what we're
release
doing?
the scene.
Actually, this is kind of embarrassing, but the policy on this place has lapsed.
You let the fire insurance on one of your businesses expire?
He did it.
It's complicated. We sent them a payment, but they said they didn't get it. Then they wanted us to pay a late fee and raise our premium. I mean, we've done business with them
Oh,
for years.
embezzling.
And now they decide to penalize us over a little slip-up?
Apparently, you have no reason to talk to him.
I have some things I need to take care of. Here's my card, at least until the next board meeting. You can reach me at my
Ah,
office.
that was funny.
I like
what
how
he
they
did
just
there.
let him wander around the
Great
crime
job.
scene.
You found some evidence. Be sure to use your PDA to access
She's
the
cradling the
evidence
lens
viewer
now.
so
No,
you
she's
can
not.
look
She's
at
like
the findings
gripping
up
it.
close.
Yeah,
An
she's
arrow means that you can change your viewpoint.
she's holding
So
it.
wait,
like,
is the arrow?
Your
Shut
objective
up!
is changed for the first time. Your objective, located at the top of your case file, will give you an idea of what to do next.
These things are gonna turn into us yelling at tutorials.
Yep.
So wait, where?
If you'd listen to the tutorial, you'd know where to go.
No, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just wondering what
Use your PDA.
what the arrows. The arrows just mean I can go that direction.
Use your PDA, Fox.
Use the boost to get through. Whoa.
Whoa,
Your
apparently we
thoroughness score
did.
has increased. You can get
My
a higher
thoroughness has
score
increased,
by
meaning I
navigating
left
to
that room
viewpoints
and went
in
to
a
the next
location
room.
that you have not visited
I
before.
don't even know if I can make it through an hour of this. Oh my god.
Hey, there's a leakage. We should go investigate.
This place is a wreck. It's like somebody blew
I
it up.
can't.
What kind of business is
Your
this?
cursor's way up at the
Yeah,
top.
I know, but it won't let me look up. Like,
no,
it's
I
just-
You
mean,
don't need to
can
look
you just
up.
like aim at the water? This looks like it's point and click adventure style. Like, no, apparently not.
Adventure.
Can you? Oh, yeah, check out the microwave.
If this thing was on last night,
No.
we could have our ignition
the-
source.
There's like a.
If the cursor changes to a toolbox, there is evidence to find.
Let's find evidence.
Well, she just tells you
The
when there's
muffin.
evidence to find. How is this a CSI game?
Ugh.
It's hard to tell what this was. Not much left of it. Judging from the charring in the inside of the oven, it was in there for long enough to catch fire. It's almost like a timed fuse.
Or a muffin.
That could indicate arson.
Well, I mean,
But
it
we'll
makes
need a lot more
sense.
evidence.
Wow,
to prove
you're
it.
jumping to conclusions, lady.
I found a muffin in the oven. Arson!
Oh, that's the evidence card.
Oh yeah, congratulations, you found your first piece of evidence.
Stop.
Apparently, no evidence there. Check the coffee machine.
No. This is whatever.
So much for that.
Okay. Well,
What's that thing?
What's-
Apparently, it's nothing. That's the one nice thing. You can very quickly tell when things aren't important. It's like some.
Your tool case consists of 4 main sections.
Stop sounding so
Fingerprint
enthusiastic
tools,
about
fluid
like this
detection
arson
tools,
scene.
collection tools, and casting tools for making
Oh,
molds.
okay.
I
Move
love
the
making
cursor
molds.
over the type
I
of
know,
tool
right?
you want to use and
Molds
select
are
it.
the
Be
best.
sure to try and match the type of tool to the type of evidence you're trying to collect.
What type of evidence are we trying to collect?
Fluids?
Sure.
Some tools require you to hold the button down while moving the cursor over the area you wish to
Swap
search.
the area.
Shut up!
Spray the wall.
I'm just thinking how
Stupid this is.
we've just contaminated this
What
crap.
makes you think there
With-
would be latent
Shut
fluids
up!
there?
Purple bottle something.
What? So what? Fingerprints?
I don't think we're going
Then
to pull any prints
what?
out of that.
What, a cast? No. You better let me go back to my tools. Okay. Collection?
What's the other fluid thing? The not
it doesn't.
purple one.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah,
Collection?
sure.
We should take samples of soot from all
mean
around
I
this
sprayed
place.
it
See
and
if we
put
can find
fingerprint
traces of
powder
accelerant.
Right.
Good thing this isn't like a crime scene where that would matter.
Yeah.
So
okay.
did we get? Okay, good. We got the evidence.
Okay.
Let's check.
So, in there? Oh.
Oh, boiler. That just screams arson.
Evidence.
Hey, maybe this was used as an ignition source.
Hey, more, what?
You need to take more samples of soot.
I think if we can get one more sample of soot after this one, we'll have
You
enough.
can never have enough soot samples.
No, I agree.
Yes, soot samples are important.
Quite.
Hey, can you look at that other one? Because that one's got that weird purpley thing.
Stop. Josh.
Josh is multitasking.
My phone is
That's
done.
Oh,
what you
come
want.
on. There's a big, conspicuous broken wire that really isn't going to let us do anything.
Oh.
Gas leak.
What? Do you,
Camera. Or pick.
We can't just pick that up.
Oh.
We can't just
Oh, I
pick that
guess
up.
it's a grab or go back, try latent fluids.
or fingerprints?
I don't think we're
Why
going to find
not?
any prints off of that.
Because that's how
Someone
the
cut-
game works.
What makes you think there
Make
would be
a
latent
cast.
fluids there?
Well, you let me pull up the freaking bottle. Really?
Look at the crimping along the edges of the
Is that a
split
real
gas
word?
line. I'd say
There
it
you
was
go.
cut.
And then hit.
Apparently.
So far, that's two things that point to arson. We'll need more evidence to be sure.
Was the first one you pointing to arson? Because I still don't buy the muffin theory.
Shut up. What's what?
The muffin theory.
The muffin. You make it sound like this awesome this really like convoluted theory, the muffin
The
theory.
muffin.
Is that like
What does it look
the,
like to you?
I don't know if I buy the big muffin theory.
I don't know if I buy the muffin arson theory. I'm just gonna start using that now as like a legit
No, just the
theory.
muffin theory.
The muffin theory of
I don't
arson.
know if I am
Sorry.
buying the muffin theory. Wait, was there? Is it the same one?
Yeah. Alright, but the other funny part is that I already made a reference to Alton Brown, and in a lot of his episodes he talked about the muffin method, which was a cooking method of mixing things. So we've got the muffin method was used as in an arson case. That's why it's called flash baked.
Huh.
They baked an explosive muffin.
The Alton Brown saucepan. This way?
Mm.
Hey!
Those were some
What?
not so good eats.
One mud bath contains a lot more mud than the others. It might just be the way they do it. But the one next to it is filled only up to the line on the side of the tub.
There's a
That mud is baked solid. We're going to need a way to examine
Oh, we're
it
gonna need that
inside
pick.
and out without
Wait,
actually
no.
breaking it up and compromising potential
there's a
evidence.
body in
You know,
it.
the other day, Catherine
Is
was
there?
telling me that we
I'm
have
sh-
access to an
Why else would
industrial
it be
ultrasound
displaced like
device.
that?
It sounds perfect
Maybe they
for this
just really
problem.
liked mud.
I'll give her a call.
Now we're living in the future. I'm still waiting for my flying car, but seeing through walls isn't too shabby.
I have a rough idea, but remind me again how the device works.
Just turn it on and point the wand at whatever you want to scan. The sound waves it
So it's
emits
like an
penetrate
X-ray.
at different speeds
Or
depending on the
ultrasound,
density of the
yeah.
material.
And the onboard computer translates that into a picture, is that right?
You got it. I don't think I need to tell you to be careful with it, but be careful with it.
Patronize me.
Woman? This is a man's. What?
You know you're a
Apparently
woman.
not, because the only people we've met so far are women. And we're of ambiguous gender. Told
Yeah.
you.
Does that look like a human body?
That point
No.
to
The
arson.
fuck
It
else
looks
could it?
like we have a victim.
I think
It's
it's
an alien.
I'll call Doc Robbins for a pickup.
Doc Robbins, is that Lawrence Fishburne?
No,
Who's Lawrence Fishburne?
I don't know.
Cleaning her off is just the first
Oh,
step.
this guy.
This is going to take a
Grissom?
while. I'll give you a
Dr.
call when I have
Robbins.
something for you.
Let's head back to the crime scene.
I
See
need
what
my
else
third
we
piece of
can-
evidence.
we-
Whoa, what?
We drove all the way back
The
here to
left
drop
stick
off the
always
body,
moves
and
the
then we're
cursor.
going
The
back.
right stick always
Yes.
moves the camera.
This is so
Use
inefficient.
both sticks at once to navigate an environment.
We're dealing with muffin arson. This is serious.
I'm never gonna get past that now. The muffin method.
The muffin method of arson.
You'll have to forgive me. Baking the victim in mud and then exhuming her aren't exactly the ingredients for the most efficient autopsy. I'll give you a call when I have something for you.
You are no ducky.
Huh?
Sorry, we.
NCIS.
Yeah, if we had discussed before, I'm much more of an NCIS than a CSI guy.
Can we leave?
Yeah, we need at least 4 letters in our,
We need to figure out what caused
well,
this fire.
I guess, our show acronyms.
Try the door. Nope.
Yeah, I want to leave too.
Get me out of this game!
I mean, there could
Wait.
be some incendiary muffins in that room. You never
Stop
know.
that!
Look into its eyes. I guess it's supposed to be a girl. I can't
The
quite.
fuck am I
tell.
going?
No, this is where we need
Try,
bones.
try the PDA. Maybe you need to use that.
To get away from the body real quick.
The PDA allows you to examine evidence,
PDA.
look over the evidence viewer
Oh, you
allows
skipped
you
it.
to
It
get a
was about to
close
tell us how to
look
use
at
it to
every piece
move
of
to
evidence
different
you've collected.
locations.
It's important to look.
There.
Oh, the button, this is locations.
The location icons
Good-
represent
good
the different places you can
Man.
visit. New locations will open over the course of your investigation.
Super lost spot as opposed to super
I wish my phone had a magic teleporter.
Yeah, really.
No, it's the iPhone 5.
Oh, yeah, we need that last soot sample.
That's why I was coming back here.
Yeah, yes, it's important. It's important
We've
stuff.
gathered soot from all over this place. Should be
Okay.
enough.
If by all over this place you mean 3 tiny spots.
Yeah, all over.
Where am I going? I didn't even just do that. It just like took me over here. Okay. Wait, ho, ho, ho.
Uh-oh, that looks important. Make a cast.
Casting call.
Wow, I was right.
Look at how it's burned away from its frame. Drywall is usually fire resistant. Those holes could be there to let more air fan the fire and get to that wooden frame underneath.
Or maybe someone just had a fight.
That's the third sign of possible arson we've found. I'm almost convinced.
We need another
I mean,
muffin.
I don't know. I think, as I'm not a fan of this show, I think, people like balked at this game, but I mean, it seems like it might be good for someone that does like it, considering that it's all the people and...
Minus Lawrence Fishburne.
Wait, somewhere!
I'm still subscribing to the fact that you're secretly him.
No! Wait. Hang on.
Still smoking over there. There's better make sure there's not like a latent ember or something. Set this place off again.
More muffins.
Where am I supposed to be?
Oh, that one pipe kind of looks like demolition stuff, but I'm sure that's not what it's supposed to be.
Stop it.
What
What?
are you going for?
I don't know. I'm almost convinced. What the hell else do you need?
A signed
Have we looked
confession from the
everywhere,
muffin killer.
tested everything, asked every question we can
Okay,
think
science
of?
geek.
We must be missing something. I'm just not sure what it could be.
Then why are you looking at us?
Why are you talking to me about it?
What about... I don't know. Just wave your cursor around the screen.
Magically wave your
Let's go back into the kitchen. There must be something else in the
In
kitchen.
here?
The muffin was our best... What? The stove. Can you check the stove?
Oh god, we were baking stuff too?
There was 1 muffin in the microwave, but 12 in the oven.
That's definitely arson.
No.
See, there's got to be something on the other half of this island. They wouldn't let us look all the way over there if there was nothing there. And yet,
And yet they do.
you've got mail.
You've just received an email from your supervisor.
Oh my
It
God,
will
it's
point
because
out
we took
something
too
that you
long.
may
Saying
not
you
have
need more
noticed yet.
soot samples.
You can access this
This must be
Dumbass.
because we took
It's your
too long.
supervisor saying, "You idiot! Well, you've been down that crime scene for 5 hours."
Like, we already have soot samples.
Where's my email?
Case files.
I'm pretty sure PDAs are more user-friendly than that.
The case file contains a record of all important information discovered during your
No
investigation.
way, we should put those things in, like, a
The
file.
email section contains communication from your supervisor to help you
dumbass.
solve the case. When the information in the
Reading
email
is
no longer
fun.
applies, the text will
It is
Shut
become
up.
gray.
Ceiling in the break room. Oh my god. Is this the break room?
No, well, actually, I don't know. Can you look up?
Yes.
Oh, how are we supposed to notice that? There was no way to even see it.
Popcorn-style ceiling. Hold your breath while you're taking that sample. If it's as old as it looks,
Asbestos.
it's probably got asbestos in it.
I had $1 for every time we found asbestos.
Where? Here?
Anywhere. So I watched some like makeover shows, they always find asbestos.
We done.
Have a chat.
Did you find soot samples?
Of course.
We need to figure out what caused this fire.
I thought you were
It was the
working.
muffin.
I thought we were working on the muffin theory.
So what did...
The muffin
Whoops.
theory of
Oh, I can
criminal
just hit square.
arsonery.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes, it is.
You can rotate around the evidence by selecting any part of it
Okay,
and
stomach.
moving the cursor in the direction
Maybe we
you
need
want it to
to more
turn.
thoroughly examine the muffin.
Yeah. Muffins are very suspicious.
Oh
And
my...
arsony.
What is it, examine? Is this like, Resident Evil?
Oh yeah, right.
Burnt substance. The friggin' hell? Is your phone dying?
Yes, your stomach, my phone.
Stop playing it. What the friggin' hell am I doing?
You're investigating.
This is... It's like a lipstick or a cartridge from a shotgun.
I was gonna say it looked like a
Cartridge.
shotgun shell.
Either a
Yeah.
shotgun shell or lipstick.
Is
Very close.
all right. There's got to be something else in the room.
What?
I don't know. Let's
Two
see.
different kinds of drywall.
If we hang out long enough,
It looks like a really close-up skin cell or something.
say if we wait long enough, your supervisor will email you
You
again.
again.
We'll email you the
How
answer.
does he even know? Check. See if you can check like that hole in the ceiling. I don't know. Or can you check over behind the girl?
No.
Whatever. I think it's Sarah. I'm probably wrong.
No.
I'm bad with names.
Seriously? Is it just that I had to rotate? No. What the friggin' Christ?
The ceiling is very suspicious. Maybe it's the arsonist.
You open the cabinets or anything?
Stop it. No. Microwave.
It's like, why do they let us get over to the sink? There has to be something about the sink. What about the can? Can we... No, can't do that. Jeez, this is frustrating. I sure hope real... I mean, I'm sure they are, but I'm glad real investigators are better at this than we are.
Apparently. You got an email again. You suck. This is the solution.
You got an email. Here's who did it. He confessed.
He confessed while you were...
He confessed because you're too slow.
He confessed before you can solve the damn...
Check in the boiler room. It's the only place we haven't checked twice.
With a fine-tooth comb.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Alright.
You've got an email. It's like, wrong room, asshole.
I'm glad.
Victim, we don't know, though.
I'm glad our omniscient supervisor.
Wait, you collected a lot of
It's
soot.
like, why does he even need to employ a team? He can just solve everything.
How are we supposed to do that? Is there a lab we can go to?
Maybe.
Take it to Abby's lab.
Wrong.
Wrong acronym. This is the soot acronym.
Materials lab. There we go. Hey, how'd she
Just
get
like
here
college.
before us?
How was our boss omniscient?
We looked
Just deal with
everywhere,
it.
tested
Shut up.
everything, asked every question
No.
we can think of. We must be missing something. I'm just not sure what it could
Me
Good to
be.
know
neither.
you're not any smarter than we are.
The visual enhancement station allows you to view and compare both small and large objects and process
Trend
document
micro,
evidence.
isn't that like
If the cursor
The
becomes a
antivirus?
hint,
yeah.
it's a sign that you can interact with the
Spyware,
Product
object
placement.
underneath it.
There it is. In the corner.
Yep, trend micro.
See, can we place the evidence?
Oh my god. There it is.
We are not sponsored by Trend Microsystems.
Microscope?
The microscope lets you view items at a variety
They're
of
actually describing the
magnifications.
function of a
It
microscope.
also lets you compare items side by side.
I always wanted to know what one of those
Select
did.
a
What's
piece
this
of
game
evidence
rated? It's gotta be
using
at
the
least
evidence
T.
button to begin.
Yeah. it's-
Weighted D for
What am I?
camera.
Oh.
Select the.
To examine this item more closely, you need to find the correct combination of magnification, focus setting, and position.
All of
The
which would be much
magnification
easier in
control
real
switches
life with an
between the three
analog
magnification
system.
settings.
Yes.
The focus slider adjusts how blurry the image appears.
Wow.
You will receive positive feedback
From
automatically
the
when
omniscient
the
boss.
correct settings are selected.
You've received an email. Good job with your
Wait
focusing.
a minute. Okay.
Alright, let's try.
So wait.
I believe that's the focus slide. Wow, that came into focus fast. Jeez.
Only real microscopes did this.
It's like wrong, wrong, wrong. Right.
So what?
What are we missing? We
I
got.
don't know. What did they want me to do?
I don't
Wait,
know.
type. I hate to say it, but hit help. Pick the correct zoom level. Move the image to find. Oh, you gotta look for something. Drag it around. Or click evidence again. No. It showed you should be able to like drag it somehow.
Wait a minute.
Further down, it was.
Wow.
Hey, what the?
This is
Try going back to 10. Maybe we need to look at it large scale. I didn't make the game.
No.
Why is the focus not working anymore? Alright.
Whoa.
I did that.
Oh.
Alright, ass bag.
The evidence is white.
What did I do?
Uh,
Reset?
Check the help again. What are we missing here? They made it look like you could just drag it around and find like the one spot.
Zoom level, move the image, and adjust focus.
But I don't see a little green hand. What, you have to find the correct zoom level?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if it'll let me. Is 200 the correct zoom level? Did we like break it?
Well, try the other zoom levels.
You broke a $5 million dollar.
microscope.
Now try to use the little green hand thing. No?
What about try clicking in the to the left of the zoom?
The blue box to the left of the zoom. No, nothing.
I would say it's the only thing we hadn't tried yet.
We broke it.
Back out of here. Let's take a look at the soot.
How do you do that?
I think there was a pull back one. I think there was a thing next to Sarah, the mass spectrometer.
This?
Yeah, I guess.
The material analysis station
Yay.
allows you to analyze chemical composition and process DNA evidence.
This is.
Oh, right.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, seriously?
We have to check for
This
viruses
is like a
even when it's a
YouTube
pretend
video. You
computer?
have to watch the 5-second advertisement before you can do your
The
information.
chemical analyzer lets you identify the chemical composition of certain evidence. Select a piece of evidence using the evidence button to
Okay.
begin.
Hey, you know the...
You've added a sample to the chemical analyzer. You can attempt to match the sample to another sample you've already collected, or you can attempt to search for a match.
Okay.
Use the evidence button to select
Let's match it
something
with the other
you've already
soot because I want to know if they
collected,
came from
or
the same
search
person.
button to search
Wait.
the database.
You mean the same fire?
The same muffin.
I think you want... well, I don't know what...
You've added a second chemical sample. Does it contain the same pattern of thick and thin lines as the
If
original?
you move this
If
box,
so,
we'd
then
be able to
select
see.
confirm
Yeah.
match. Otherwise,
I'm getting
the
that
button will
sense, too.
remove the second sample
Yep, we're
and let
halfway
you
done.
try another comparison.
Gotta solve this
They
puzzle.
don't match.
Oh my god, it's different soot.
Try doing a search.
Yeah, search. See what happens.
Because we're supposed to be finding out what's in it.
The results of your search are in the
What the
column on
hell
the right.
is all
Now
this?
The original
look like
sample
rainbows.
is made up of thin and thick lines
I think
on
it's
a
supposed to be a
spectrum.
mass
Selecting a
spectrometer,
search
but
result
yeah,
will
there
add
would
its
be-
lines to the spectrum on the bottom. Selecting it again will remove its lines. Your goal is to combine the search results on the right until the spectrum on the bottom matches the spectrum on the top. You will need to select
This is not how
more
a
than
mass
one search
spectrometer
result
works.
at a time in order
Do
to
you
make
know
a
that for
match.
sure?
To gain a high
Yeah,
skill score,
yeah,
correctly
'cause
choose the appropriate
I'm a fan
search
of
results
astronomy,
without
and
removing
so
any.
they do a lot of mass
What am I?
spectroscopy.
Okay.
You have to add lines. So
Yeah, you-
third or second from the bottom.
This.
Yeah. Okay, now you need
This one.
top. That should be good.
Yeah, confirm match.
What the hell did I just do?
The soot from the break room contains carbon, acetone, and T-butyl mercaptan. That's the odorant they use in natural gas. Acetone is sometimes used as an accelerant. We should test
And
the rest
carbon
of the
is
soot
what
we
things
collected.
burn into. And carbon is everywhere.
So, okay.
So you need to
Do the
do
other
the other
ones.
two soots.
Search.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah, I wonder why.
So,
Second one, I think. Alright,
Mhm.
try the top one.
and then this one.
And bottom. Wait,
What, we can only have two?
no, you can choose another, but hold on.
No, that looks
Oh,
good.
that's good. Yeah.
Lots of carbon, some acetone, and trace amounts of T-butyl
That sounds
mercaptan.
familiar, but it
That's
looks
the second
completely
sample of soot to
different, doesn't
contain
it?
acetone. Let's keep analyzing the soot samples we've collected. I think we're onto something.
Sure.
You're on
Geez,
the
it
fact
is a
that
little
somebody
startling how
blew something up.
this whole matching system is only semi-automatic. It just picks like a few random junk, and the poor lab tech has to match
Second, I
everything.
guess.
Oops.
Oopsies. Yeah, just select it again.
No. Ah.
Ah, we lost the sample. Oh,
He just left it because it was eaten.
second and bottom.
It was eaten by the machine. like the
It's
machine
mostly
ate my
carbon,
dollar bill.
But there are traces of volcanic
Machine ate
minerals
my
and
evidence.
acetone. The mud at the spa is made of volcanic ash. The acetone is an anomaly. We have acetone, a known accelerant, in samples of soot taken from every room in the spa. We've got a
Oh,
gas leak that
that
lifts
switch to
the
her
result
face
of
was really
sampling.
jarring.
The drywall here has been ventilated to get around its natural fireproofing. And then there's this acetone residue over every inch of the place.
We have a muffin.
Throw a muffin in the toaster oven at 450 degrees. Then just leave it in there without setting the timer. Sounds like a recipe for arson.
There you go.
Hey there, it's Dr. Robbins. Just wanted to let you know
God, I don't want to go back
the
there.
autopsy on your burn victim.
How convenient.
Can I? Oops, I can just go to locations.
Once again, when do I get the magic teleporting app? Is there an app for that?
There is an app for that, apparently. Ah! Okay.
Hey, Doc, we got your call.
All right.
right.
Let's begin.
Who is she?
Who is she, or we have to go?
Well, her bikini probably left no room for imagination, nor an ID, but I did collect her fingerprints and DNA for you.
That's nice.
Take a look at the third-degree burns on your victim's hands and face. You can probably tell that they were above the surface of the mud during the initial explosion and subsequent fire. In addition
Yeah,
to
it's
the
called
burns to
bleeding.
her skin, she suffered thermal injury to her upper airway. She inhaled a substantial amount of smoke and hot gases from the fire. Carboxyhemoglobin levels in her blood exceeded 73%. Cause of death was suffocation due to carbon monoxide poisoning. In a fire that intense, carbon monoxide levels would spike rapidly. She probably fell unconscious pretty quick. Most likely, she slipped under the mud after losing consciousness. Time of death is going to be difficult to determine. Even without the fire, the initial temperature of the mud bath complicates my ability to offer an accurate estimate. I was able to extract samples of the vitreous humor from both eyes. Potassium accumulation in the tissue indicates time of death between 3 and 4 a.m.
That's consistent with when the fire started.
Wait, didn't you just get finished telling me that you had no way to know how she died? Then you're like, oh, by the way.
Not exactly, but take a look at this bruising on her arm. Does that look like a handprint to you?
No, not particularly.
Yeah. Looks like someone grabbed her pretty hard.
From the coloration of the bruising, I'd say it occurred at least 6 to 12 hours prior to death. I certainly find no indication she was lying in that mud over a prolonged period of time.
We need to get a photo of those bruises. My camera's memory card is full. You mind documenting
Yeah.
this one?
Seriously?
I'll wait.
Quite frankly, I do.
Seriously, your memory card is full. What kind of an operation do you run here?
Good thing you only have one camera and one memory card.
Can I?
Look at it without looking at the... Oh,
There we go.
too far. Whoop.
I wonder what we should use
What
to
are we
collect
correcting?
evidence.
We should use forceps and a saw.
Nice composition.
What?
Thanks. So what am
Is
I?
that like a sick joke?
Yeah. I think you mean decomposition.
Am I doing?
I
Take a
think
picture
that's
of her
it.
face.
Smile for the camera.
Can we leave?
Let's ask her what's next.
We need to identify the victim. I'd start with her fingerprints and DNA.
So we have those.
I guess we need to go back to the lab.
Yes, we need to use the mass spec thingy.
Well, that's
Search
not good for DNA. It's not
for
good.
DNA. Well, hey, maybe she was, you know, registered, you know.
Maybe
Arsonist.
it's the data lab.
Yeah.
There, that looks DNA-ish.
The Data Analysis Station allows you to analyze fingerprints, search for medical records or research, and process computer evidence.
Oh, good. Our pretend computers don't have pretend viruses.
I bet that means that it will sometime.
Maybe.
The Fingerprint Analysis Station lets you identify fingerprint evidence.
That's good to know.
Select a piece of evidence using the
It's nice to know the
button
people
to
who
begin.
named it weren't just idiots. What do you want to call this thing? I don't know.
Fingerprint analysis.
Our victim's not an aphis.
That was fast.
Well, yeah, that was the fastest APHIS search I've
What the
ever.
hell?
He's like, choose
So what do I
evidence. It's
gotta-
not in here. What?
So what do I have to do?
I suppose you have to use DNA.
That is her DNA.
That's your fingerprint.
Reset.
He said, yeah.
Is there?
No, that was it.
Alright, back out. Maybe there's a different thing to do the DNA. Oh, medical
Oh.
database?
Alright, here you go.
No.
Nope. Alright, back out. Maybe there's another computer.
God.
The Audio-Video
That's not
Processing
it.
Station allows you to analyze and process recorded audio and video.
Just for kicks.
Unless we found that music video
I have
that
to watch
the
this
person
stupid
claimed
virus
to have.
scan one more
Yeah, I
time.
know, right? I'm gonna give them a
Alright,
virus just to
To
stop.
begin
You know, I
audio
will give them a
analysis,
pass if they
select
actually
the
have a
audio
case where
evidence
someone
you
like
want to
hacks into
process.
your system and
You can
plants a
listen
That's
to
what I was
audio
saying, like,
anytime
if-
by
if-
pressing play.
Except I'm pretty sure this is just advertisement.
Probably. Because let's be honest, how else is this game gonna make money?
So
Try. Can you go any further back? Nope. I don't know. Try the other lab. Herg.
let me see something. Evidence. So we have her
Hey,
DNA.
can you look at the DNA? Oh,
That does look very DNA-ish.
I was gonna say I wanted to zoom in and show us the.
The chromosomes.
So I guess it would be in here.
Yes. I'm thinking it's the thing we used to do with the soot or something. I don't know.
This.
I don't even know because it's not the microscope. It's just
Ooh,
stupid.
what are those computery things?
This computer.
Triple computer.
Oh, those are our pictures. Or her pictures. Those were the pictures she filled up her memory card with.
Yes. Very important.
I mean, we can't look at the DNA as something we need to search for. We can't like really look it up.
No. It's just good.
Let's see if we can get this stupid bullshit to work again. So
I guess we just need to zoom in.
What did you? Magnification.
Increase to 60 magnification. Hey, when we zoom into 200, do you think we'll see the little ghost cells?
$200. It's a fang. Werewolves did it.
what the?
Yeah, I mean, how do I register a finding? Is that interesting? Does
Apparently
it mean
not.
anything?
Was that not the right? How?
Frustrated I am.
Pick zoom level, then move, then adjust.
But I don't think there's any place to move. I think we're just zooming on this like one thing. Hey, alright, back out for a second. Is there some other like setting we can use? I don't know. Like micros.
The document analyzer lets you examine documents for hidden
Wait
content.
a minute. I think I might know
Select
what
a
we
piece.
did.
Went to the wrong microscope.
You've added a piece of evidence to macroscopic comparison.
maybe
Now
not.
add another using the evidence button.
We only have one evidence.
I'm so lost. Ugh.
It'd be really nice if we like had a map of like this place.
Why is this thing still here, though? It doesn't look like it should be here.
What thing?
This little spinny arrow thing, it looks like it should be like a green hand or something, like to move. We have the right zoom.
Maybe it's just not the right zoom.
Or maybe I'm starting to think that maybe we haven't gotten to the point of the case yet where
That'll
we can
let
find
us-
something interesting.
So where do we friggin' take the DNA?
Try the mass spectrometer again. Oh look, DNA.
Where?
Look, it's got
Yeah, see, it has
DNA looking
double
stuff
helix.
on it. Oh.
Told you.
The DNA analysis station allows you to identify a
got
sample of
this.
DNA, either by
Let's
comparing
solve
it
this.
to an already identified
I
sample
wanna
or searching
interrogate
the
some
database
bitches.
for a
Of
match.
course, if APHIS,
Select a piece of evidence
didn't
using
have
the
it,
So how are we gonna know? Yeah, exactly.
DNA's gonna
Whatever.
get a match.
You've added
Search.
a sample of DNA
Avis
to
doesn't
the
have it,
analyzer.
but we will.
You can
She's not in CODIS. Our Jane Doe doesn't seem to be in the system. Maybe Pete Baja knows her.
Baja, since when does X make that sound?
Baja.
That was his name.
I don't have anything in Baja.
Location.
Sorry, I just got finished
Going back
a
to the spa.
James Bond marathon.
We go.
Oh,
Oh,
Pete Baja's
Baja's
office. There, barber shop, really? Okay.
Luminol. Hey.
What? Hey, real Vegas? Fake
As
Vegas.
opposed to new and old.
Oh, they're
Vegas.
closed. She talks so politely.
Oh, hey, you two. I just got back. What do you need?
Your face.
We found an unidentified female victim in one of the mud baths at the spa.
God, Portia, no.
Well,
Question mark,
without,
skull and crossbones. Who's
way to know
Portia?
that without knowing anything about the
Portia
dead
Wiseman,
body.
She's the manager at the spa. She's the only other one with a key. Just the thought that she might have been in there when it went up. I'm sorry, it's just horrible.
He did it.
We can't be sure who she is until we
Well,
get
the
a positive
insurance lapsed. What
identification.
good would it be for him to
course.
destroy it?
He went
Let
to
me
kill
lock up
Portia.
here.
She wouldn't sleep with him.
Or maybe they let the insurance lapse so there wouldn't be a full invest. It doesn't.
Oh, Portia. No. What were you doing
Taking a
in there?
mud bath, I thought it would be
Actually, we were
obvious.
hoping you could help us shed some light on that. Would you mind answering a few more questions?
Man,
We've only got 15 minutes to solve the
interrogate
case.
this bastard. Magnetic Prussian powder. Tell me.
Who's that guy? He must be your supervisor.
Is that brass?
I think it is, yeah.
Can I save?
Was the spa making money?
Sure. I mean, it can always get better, right? But it was profitable.
Yeah, he's really chill now.
Think back. Did she ever seem unusually angry or depressed?
Well, we weren't exactly close, but I got the feeling she was in a
With me.
troubled relationship.
Pursue the line of questioning.
So this one?
Yeah.
Little things here and there, really.
Such as?
One Friday, I asked her if she had any fun plans for the weekend. Not really,
She said, "I'm not going
just
out with you."
hanging out with the boyfriend. She said it like it was a root canal or something. It wasn't just that. I think he hit her.
Why do you think that he hit her?
Well, Portia always seemed to like showing off her body. I even had to ask her once to wear more than just her bikini to work. But one week, a while back, I can't remember exactly when, she wore long-sleeve shirts every day, and she seemed depressed. When I asked her about it, she gave me some lame excuse about needing to do laundry. But when she thought I wasn't looking, I saw her rub her arm and wince. Well, Portia was a very private person. I know almost nothing about her boyfriend, except what I was able to infer.
Is there anyone you can think of who might have had a reason to start the fire at the
Me?
spa?
Whoops, what?
No.
Never mind.
I mean, who
Shut
blows
up.
up a spa?
And we've already.
She's not in the phone book. I looked.
Oh, yes, I know where she lived. Let me write it down for you. Never got the chance to visit her. Here
I
you
was
go.
gonna say, hear you.
So, I hate to ask, but is that everything you need from me right now? I have to come up with something to tell the board about why I let the insurance run out. And I can't really focus on that while I'm here.
I think we have what we need for now. You'll be at the barber shop if we need you?
I
may have some
know
errands
the
to run,
killer
but I will be there
is
for some
trial
time
out.
today, for sure.
Yeah.
Shit.
Thanks. We'll be right back.
So where do we need to go? Oh, I should probably ask her.
I'm assuming the girl's house.
Oh, was it there?
Mhm.
Was it? I didn't
He
get
gave you the address.
victim's law.
Come on.
Now it's a point of pride.
Gotta solve
Gotta
this
know.
here med.
Shut up. No. Keep. Can't skip it.
Well, there's a.
Las Vegas Crime Lab, drop the weapon now!
Drop it.
This really is a huge head. Weapon now. Yes.
That's creepy.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
You mind telling us why you were in
He's just like,
Mr. Reed?
It's my girlfriend's
for
apartment.
dramatic
My
effect.
girlfriend's
Ex-girlfriend
apartment.
as a
I
guest
came
today.
to bash
You
your
break
head
into
in.
all your ex-girlfriend's apartments?
No, I didn't break in. I have a key.
Why are you trying to squeegee the
The door was
air?
bashed open and you were standing there with a
Sledgehammer.
The door was busted in when I got there, so I grabbed the tool just in case the guy who broke in was still
This is the
hanging
only
around.
person that has seemed to be a
Just call
ridiculous
Portia. She's
caricature.
angry with me, but she'll back me up. A fire? Oh, God. Is she okay?
Depends on your definition.
Unfortunately, Miss Weissman never made it out of the mud bath.
You mean it can't be?
Mr. Reed, we're sorry
Who
for
am
your
I gonna
loss.
beat now?
Fire.
So were you tying up loose ends after you torched the spa?
What? That's crazy. The only loose ends I was tying up were my toothbrush and an extra pair of underwear. And now you tell me she's gone and you're acting like I had something to do with it?
Mr. Reed, Brian, we have no evidence implicating you right now.
Oh, so
and
you're
we
the
know
good
it must be a
cop.
shock to hear about Portia. We need your help to figure out what happened to her.
Tell us.
I hope you can understand why we want to know the reason you were standing there with that thing.
Sure, yeah, I can see how it looks. But really, it's just like I told you. I stopped by to pick up my stuff.
And I talk like this, even though we're in
and
Las
the door
Vegas.
was broken open. I grabbed the tool for protection on the way inside. It was just inside the door. I wasn't there for more than a minute before you two showed up.
Which one?
Last night, last time, alibi first.
Can anyone verify your location between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m.?
I don't think so, no. I was at home hanging out with my buddy Jack for most of the night. But by then, Jack was gone, and I was pretty much passed out on my couch.
Can your buddy Jack confirm your story?
Well, I try not to ask the bottle too many questions. People look at me funny.
You mentioned that as of yesterday, you and Portia were no longer together. Was this a mutual decision? Or did Portia break up with you?
No, I broke it off with her. Her drug problem was getting in the way. Weed. She knew I couldn't. She knew I had a problem with it, but she kept putting it in my face. But maybe she'd still be alive. Oh, God.
Alice don't fist.
Hit her? No, absolutely not. I would never hurt her.
The refute button has appeared.
How do I
This
do
means
it?
that the person you're questioning has said something that you may be able to refute by presenting an item of evidence that you found. This is the evidence presentation.
Please wait
where
while I
you
look for
choose
evidence
the
to
piece of
refute
evidence
your
that best
claim.
refutes the last statement made by the person you're questioning.
Is your thing muted, Josh? It's blinking. Does that mean it's muted or it's not
No, it
muted?
just does that.
What?
Blinks all the time.
Oh, pictures of bruises.
Yeah, pictures of bruises.
I
DMI.
get it. She got a little out of line, right? So you had to shake a little sense into her.
It wasn't like that. She just, liked it a little rough sometimes. Look, it's not really my kind of thing, but she made it worth my while.
Your cunning score has increased.
Yes.
Cunning increases when you correctly present evidence, either to refute a statement in an
Yes.
interrogation or justify a warrant request to Captain Brass.
Huh?
What do you do for a living, Brian?
Living? I'm kind of between jobs right now. I'm looking for something in construction, but I'm not having a lot of luck. I do have a couple of
Kids are
leads, though,
having a
so
lot of
ask me in a
luck
week.
right now.
We might have some more questions for you soon. Would you mind waiting?
I might as well. You probably won't get much out of me once I have a chance to start drinking.
Jim, could you do a background check on Brian Reed?
I called it in on the way over. I'll let you know what turns up.
There's no
Let's head
time.
back to Portia Weissman's apartment. Maybe there's some evidence there that can link the break-in to the fire.
Can we just go? Okay. I thought it was gonna make me say, let's go.
Make me use my phone.
Wait, footprint. Come back. Take a cast. Or a picture. Or something.
Spray it with luminol.
Wait, what is this? What did I pick?
I don't know.
What makes you think there would be latent fluid?
The bottom of a shoe. Maybe he stepped in blood. Who knows? What makes you think there aren't fluids on it? Did we
We have to
explore every
document and
angle?
collect that shoe impression without destroying it. A photograph should be enough.
Apparently that's it.
We need to find
Oh.
a shoe that matches this impression. It's made out of some kind
Maybe
of
mud?
dirt.
Should
We
get a
should get a
sample. Of fluid. No.
Is this a sample?
No, go,
No, go back to the footprint. Now we have to scrape some of it.
If we can link the shoe impression to someone, then this dirt might tell us where he's been.
So it's
now-
probably our man, Reed.
So now into the...
Now we can enter. Let's look at the door handle.
cast?
I think so.
Luminol.
Some of the marks here are thin and straight, but some are circular, just like the holes in the drywall at the spa.
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
see any
circles.
circularity in
Yeah.
that. It looks like someone like cut it with something, like hit it with a axe. Oh hey, they could have used the sledgehammer to bash in the wall.
Check the cereal, it's suspicious.
Oh come on, the note on the fridge. We should at least be able to look at that. How about the half-open drawer?
No.
Jeez. Alright, let's keep going. Sink.
Is there a muffin in there?
Storing something in the broiler pan.
Oh, God.
Guess it's a little late to warn Portia about the fire hazard.
Oh no.
That's not a broiler pan. It's the storage shelf.
Dates and dollar amounts. It looks like a record of the spa's finances.
Oh yeah, because people totally keep that under their ovens.
Okay.
Check out the sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a weird sledgehammer. Ah, look, that upper half could have been the thing that...
This isn't just a hammer. It looks like something off a fire truck.
Hey, I ran a background on Brian Reed. Turns out that up until last week, he was a captain with the Las Vegas Fire Department. His battalion chief told me Reed had a mixed service record, multiple commendations for bravery, but the guy was also on probation for insubordination. Well, when Reed failed a random drug test last week for the use of cannabis, they fired him.
This reminds me. The notorious serial arsonist John Leonard Orr was both a fire captain and an arson investigator.
Way to not be relevant. What?
Is that... What is that all over the floor over there? Looks like someone dropped a cactus or something. Or beads. Whoa!
A black hair pulled out at the root. Portia was a blonde.
I knew it.
And Brian Reed has red hair. Someone else was here.
Or they dyed their hair.
I'm sure the slippers will have crucial evidence.
No.
But they are fuzzy.
Or... something. This is gonna be the most unsatisfying thing ever. We poked around an hour, and we've discovered
We couldn't make the
nothing.
world safer.
Oh, I was gonna say, what's that on the lamp? And it was the navigation arrow.
Computer.
The case is open, and the hard drive is
Oh,
missing.
no one noticed that before? Jeez, someone stole her hard drive. Oh, and it's an Asus. In case we didn't have enough. We can't look at the computer?
Does it look like it?
Apparently not.
Jeez.
Because, you know, computers aren't... Well, it doesn't have a hard drive, so what would you even be able to do with it?
Wow, there's much easier ways to kill her. You could have just, like, thrown her off here.
Her own loft. Can't look at her bed either.
Pictures? Pictures above
Wait,
the bed?
she was...
No?
I thought it changed, but okay, it was just turning.
This is bullshit. So...
I guess we should look to see if there are any drugs around. He was complaining she was all up on the weed, but I'm not.
On the wacky tobacco.
Doesn't look. I'm not seeing any evidence to corroborate that claim.
Refute.
There's no boots anywhere or anything. This is...
Let's go ask our partner what to do next. I'm sure she'll be like, "Have we asked every question yet?"
No.
Let me leave the apartment.
Have we looked everywhere? Tested everything?
Yeah,
Asked
Matt.
every question we can think of? We must be missing something.
See if we can.
I'm just not sure what it could be.
Maybe we need to go back to the lab and examine our documented evidence.
We don't have time.
Probably not.
Hey, DNA. Let's do it. Come on.
Come on, we can make it. It says we checked it. I don't know what that means. Guess we're done there.
Materials. Or DNA.
Not materials.
Whichever, it doesn't matter. Whichever you want to do first.
Left.
Hurry.
We need to figure out who this black hair belongs
No! DNA.
No matches.
Not encoded.
No.
Check APIS across the hall.
We don't have a fingerprint.
But I have an email. God.
Captain. Doc Robson is done with his ops. Tops. You don't. It's over.
Alright, people.
We'll never know who did it.
Search the rest of the internet for
Another person gets away with murder.
Alright. Sorry, guys. We were so close. I should have checked that email. Gone to see Dr. Roberts.
He would have been like, I found a signed confession in her chest cavity.
That would be awesome.
So
like somebody signed a confession saying they set the fire and then she ate it to keep it safe from the fire.
So why is... Okay, well, let's take it. See, there he is.
Yeah, whatever.
So, would you play CSI Fatal?
Actually, you know what? As hard pressed as I am to admit this, I might actually just to see who done it. Especially that one, because we were so friggin' close.
Your definition of close. We
were getting there. We were on the road. You could tell it was coming. I don't think it was. Brian, whatever his name was, the boyfriend. It was whatever mysterious black-haired gent that was in.
Totally the spa owner.
I'd say, did Baja have?
Yeah, light brown. I don't know if he had dark hair like that.
He was having an affair
with random person unassociated with it. Was this guy? It was Baja's supervisor that fired him. He fired him. He planted cannabis on him to get him fired, so his girlfriend would leave him, so the girlfriend would go with him.
And then he set her on fire.
Because she wouldn't. We got it. Yeah.
High five. Another case solved.
Another.
Throw him in jail.
Yeah.
Josh and Aaron. Murder
Time to kick up the feet and pound down some cheese fries at Glory Days.
Go to the watering hole for after the case is over.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
We got this. Alright.
And with that, I think we can officially say, case closed.
Another murderer behind bars.